Dot. Dot. In December 2017, the Culture Ministry had stepped in to pull the sale of the manuscript from an auction, declaring it a national treasure and banning its export. The ministry said in a statement that it had paid €4.55 million, £3.9 million, to acquire the work for France. It hailed the text as a monument that has influenced numerous authors. Sade wrote the controversial work about four rich libertines in search of sexual gratification on a roll made from bits of parchment he had smuggled into his cell in the Bastille prison. Measuring 40 feet long, the manuscript is itself something out of the ordinary, consisting of 33 sheets stuck together in a scroll. The book only became known to the public after German psychologist Iwan Bloch bought it and allowed its first publication in 1904. It languished unpublished for more than a century and was banned in Britain until the 1950s. Before the Culture Ministry's intervention, the manuscript had been due to be sold in an auction of historic documents owned by the French investment firm Aristotle, which was shut down in scandal 2 years previously, taking investors' money with it. The sum for its purchase by France was provided entirely by Emmanuel Bussard, a former investment banker and co-founder of the Bussard and Gavadon Investment Fund, the ministry said. When the Paris prison Bastille was stormed at the beginning of the French Revolution on July 14, 1789, the famously philandering aristocrat was freed, but he was swept out by the mob without his manuscript. Sade believed it had been lost to looters and wept tears of blood over it, but the unfinished manuscript was preserved after being hidden by a revolutionary and then secretly bought by an aristocrat, the Marquis de Villeneuve-Trans. The manuscript will become part of the collection of the Arsenal Library in Paris, a branch of France's PNF National Library. French courts seized 130,000 historic documents that Aristotle had bought for its investors in 2015 after police denounced the company as a huge pyramid scheme. Aristotle claimed to have amassed the greatest private collection of French literary and historical documents in the world. A libertine persecuted by the former regime and after the French Revolution, the Marquis, whose full name was Donatien Alphonse François de Sade, 1740 to 1814, spent a good part of his life behind bars. His contribution to literature was not truly recognized until the 20th century, when the scandal over his writing abated in favor of understanding his ideas beyond the term sadism that takes his name.